In a distant forest amidst the picturesque nature, the animals lived in harmony and peace. But as in every society, there were those who stood out for their cunning and intelligence. Among them was the Sly Fox, known for his exceptional wit. Conversely, in the same forest lived a female squirrel, renowned for her gentleness, beauty, and intelligence, which she used to help others rather than deceive them. One day, the Sly Fox discovered a gigantic walnut tree laden with delicious nuts. Knowing that this tree was a treasure of the forest and that all the animals sought to reach it, the fox decided to keep this treasure for himself. However, he was aware that the female squirrel was the only one capable of reaching the top of the tree due to her climbing skills. He began weaving an elaborate plan to get her to work for him without her realizing it. One sunny morning, the fox approached the female squirrel and said, "Good morning, beautiful squirrel. I heard you're looking for rare nuts for your little ones. I found a tree full of delicious nuts and would like to share it with you." The female squirrel looked at him with eyes full of suspicion and said, "What makes you want to share your treasure with me, Sly Fox?" The fox replied with a sly smile, "Because I believe in cooperation and teamwork. Life in the forest is better when we work together. You bring the nuts to me and my children, and I'll help protect your children from dangers." Despite her doubts, the female squirrel agreed to the offer. She climbed the tree swiftly and nimbly and began to gather nuts and throw them to the fox. But he did not fulfill his promise to protect her children. Instead, he took the nuts and hid them in his secret stash. Days passed, and the female squirrel began to notice that the fox was not keeping his promises. She decided to spy on him and discovered his secret stash full of nuts. Realizing she had been deceived, she planned to teach him a lesson he would never forget. One night, while the fox was sleeping, the female squirrel sneaked into his stash, took all the nuts, and hid them in a safe place at the top of a large tree. In the morning, the fox woke up to find his stash empty. Feeling both angry and panicked, he began to look for the culprit. As the fox searched here and there, the female squirrel appeared and said calmly, "Haven't you learned yet that deception leads to nothing? You may be sly, but true intelligence lies in integrity and honesty." The fox was speechless, realizing that the squirrel was smarter than him. He apologized to her and promised to be honest in the future. From that day on, the fox and the female squirrel lived in peace and cooperation. Everyone in the forest learned an important lesson. Integrity and honor are the keys to a happy life.